TGI Friday, baby. Al York with another one. Yeah, let me hit a couple of these groups real quick. Then we gonna be off and popping, man. Like I said, TGI Friday to everybody, man. Let's get this money, man. I go out to everybody, man. Everybody, let's get this money, man. It's money for everybody, man. Real talk. Shook Night in the building, baby. First come, first serve, baby. You already know, baby. Yo, Shook, you get a chance. Hit my man Cam up. Just hit Cam, alright? Just hit him up. You remember Cam for the club? I saw brother, man. Hit him up. Yeah, man. TGI Friday. Another week. Lot of sports. NBA playoffs. NFL draft. We gonna kick all this water for y'all, man. Real talk, man. Message of the day. Choose one and why. The saga continues, man. Yeah, let me play this track. I like this track right here, man. Just waiting for the peoples to roll up slowly. And the more people, the merrier, man. And once I get going, man, you already know. Ain't no stopping the kid, man. Real talk, man. Yeah, man. Brand new week. Like I'm helping everybody doing their thing. Yeah, Facebook got hacked. That's one thing. They got cash action for money. They almost got me for $100 to lend them. Lucky he hit me up, but I'm about to send that $100 out. Yeah, Steve Levine in the building. What's going on, baby? Yes, sir. Just waiting for the peoples to pile up, man. Steve Levine, baby, make sure you tap in once you get that package, man. Notify me. Douglas Bender in the building, a.k.a. the Philly Kid, baby. Ain't nobody else better use the Philly Kid, my man. That's real talk, man. That's my man Douglas Bender, man. Let me shut this off and then now we can start talking a little bit. Yeah, shout out to everybody. We got Esa Loca in the building, a.k.a. Mrs. Topics, Mrs. Comments. She get it popping, man. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing right, man. Everybody's doing their thing. Another weekend, another week. You know, God bless to the higher power that we waking up, especially us elder people. Now, if you're in your 20s and your 30s, you don't give a fuck about that because I wasn't thanking God for waking up. But now that, you know, niggas 40s and 50s, you start to think different. And, you know, you got to thank God every time we wake up, especially the way motherfuckers is falling, man. I'm not a preacher, man. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. I'm just keeping it a buck, man, all the way. Brian Breezy in the building. Yeah, Brian, I was just saying, when we were younger, we wasn't thanking God for waking up, man. Now when we, you know, high 30s, 40s, and 50s, you got to salute the higher power every day you wake up because every day is a thankful day, man. That's worth of everything, man. Yeah, so, you know, here just kicking a little knowledge to the peoples before we get started. Okay, now that we got some people in the room, we can start this marvelous show. It was a little dark when I had my Schwarzeneggers on. Now that I took it off, all the brightness is hitting me from all over. All right, real quick. Let me get my man up. ExponentUSA.com, my man Jay Hike. Trade, show graphic, printing, and displays. ExponentUSA.com. Show some love to my boy, Jay Hike. True dude, man. It's a true dude. You guys need a rental in Vegas, man. I can't tell y'all enough. Sam the man, the shooter. Like I said, anybody looking for luxury or an exotic car rental in Las Vegas, book with my man Sam on Instagram. At Drive My Car Vegas, you get 10% off if you're a first-time renter. When you use the discount code BWS, I had a little scribble scrabble here. BWS, you know what I mean? You will get the 10% discount. You know, check on him on the gram. He's also going to leave the link on my show on Facebook. Click the link. It'll let you right into the car joint. He got all the exotic shit. So if you want to get your big pimping on, hit my man Sam the man. Okay, message of the day, then we going to start this motherfucker, man. Message of the day, man. Watch your circle carefully. especially if you're a ringleader. Y'all know what I mean by ringleader. Ringleader is usually the main guy, the money guy, or the guy that has the most knowledge in your unit. If you're not the ringleader, then this don't apply to you. There's always one snake every 5 people. And when you're young, at least I couldn't identify them. I mean, my moms would tell me all the time who was funny business, but I just thought my moms didn't like nobody. For some reason, everybody I bring in the crib, Jonolo Guto, my moms didn't like nobody. But she felt the vibe. She was telling me that she could feel a vibe every time I bring a cat. See, I was too young to worry about vibes. I was just on some maniac keeping it real shit, so I didn't give a fuck about that. But I'm very lucky because your own dudes set you up and your own dudes will kill you. So I got to thank God that I made it through those devils in my circle who right now probably watch my show and be mad as fuck they ain't take me out. That's real talk. So I'm telling you guys, you got to try to find this demon or devil in your circle, and now they getting smarter. Because when you getting close to them, they come to you and be like, hey, yo, Al, that nigga Tommy talking mad shit about you. They throw you off with another nigga. That's how smart the devil works right now. So, and this is for the young guys, 20, 30, because when we older, we ain't in no cliques anyway like that. But the young people that tune in, because I do got a bunch of young people, study your circle, man. And not only that, you got to treat people good too. Because if you treating people fucked up and you expect good out of that, that's not going to happen. But if you treating people good, watch your circle. There's always one snake in that circle, man. Let's start this motherfucker. Al York Sports. The raw truth. You know I give it up. You know I tell it like it is. You want to hear facts? Tune into your boy, Al York Sports. Because I'm going to give y'all nothing but the truth to help you go. That's real spill. I ain't here trying to bullshit y'all. I don't need a cap. I'm too old to cap. Though I wear caps all day, but I'm too old to cap, man. This is real fucking talk. I'm not here trying to impress y'all, trying to win anything. I'm just being me. This platform enables me to be me. And there's nothing in the world better than that. Because anybody that got any way they think about me, just go to my platform and you get everything you need to know about a nigga. I'm like Eminem and 8 Mile. This nigga did fuck my wife. I do live in a trailer park. Anything, I'm putting it out. I got no shame in my game, B. It is what it is. I'm happy with the person I became. So it's really no embarrassment to say anything. Let's start this shit, because y'all know how I get. Y'all know how I get. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Continue showing love on YouTube and show love on reviews, y'all. Y'all not checking in on the reviews. I'm putting it on Facebook. All you got to do is click it. It's like I'm fucking door dashing it to you, and all you got to do is click the picture. The shit go right to YouTube. Because a lot of y'all I know don't know how to fuck with YouTube. I get it. But I'm putting it right there where y'all can just click the picture. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death, Nueva York. Shout out to Price Tag Entertainment and Media, Few Techs. Shout out to Mech One Beats. And like I said, the Al York Sportsbook Reviews. Y'all need to click those pictures on Facebook. I'm doing DoorDash. I'm bringing it right to y'all. Show love on them, man. That's the least I ask for y'all. I'm giving y'all free work every week. All I'm asking y'all is to tune in. You ain't got to put no money up. You ain't got to go visit me nowhere. Just tune in like you be doing on my show, and open sessions and giveaways. And like I always tell y'all, the more, the merrier. Let's start the show. The man who fatally shot New Orleans Saint star Will Smith during confrontation following a car crash in 2016 received a 25-year prison sentence. So he got road rage, and that happens to a lot of us. But he ended up shooting a football player, and it's been going to trial. They were going through it through COVID. They couldn't really give him no numbers, and then finally, they closed this case out and gave the man 25 joints. On Thursday in New Orleans courtroom, Cardell Hayes finally gets his just due for killing Will Smith. 25 years for road rage. I gotta listen to that because I get road rage, and all y'all that get road rage, this shit is serious. It's like drinking and driving. Other news: wide receiver Rashawn Bateman not leaving Baltimore after all. So Lamar Jackson gets to keep a weapon. He lost Odell, but he keeps Bateman. And the Ravens signed him to a 2-year extension. And former first round of the Ravens is signed through 2026. The numbers are not disclosed, but he's got a 2-year extension for Bateman. Salute to Bateman. Always hurt, but he's a real good receiver. Other news: Detroit Lions, Amon St. Brown agreed to a 4-year, 120 M's extension. I like St. Brown. He's as tough as they come. Remind me of Golden Tate that used to play with the Seahawks. St. Brown is such a good possession receiver. I don't know if he's worth 120 M's, but he got it, and you got to do nothing but salute him. And also, Pernell Sewell signed a 4-year, 112 extension also with $85 million guarantee. Salute to both of these players from the Detroit Lions who are keeping their star players together. Other news: Cincinnati Bengals reward their backup Jake Brownie with a 2-year extension. Brownie came in for Joe Burrow, hold the fort down. I mean, he's not going to hold it down like Joe B, but Brownie, out of Washington, did a great job that nobody anticipated, expected, whatever. Hold it down, and now Joe Burrow could come back and run his offense, and now they know they got a solid backup. 12 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 2,000 yards, 60.1 QBR, a really good backup for Joe Burrow, Jake Brownie. Other news: Minnesota forward Naz Reid was named 2023-2024 NBA Six-Man Award winner. He barely beat Malik Monk. This was the tightest race in history, and Naz Reid from the Timberwolves beat him out, averaged 13.5 points, 5.2 rebounds, but this doesn't explain all the big shots that Naz Reid hits for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, salute, man. Well deserved, and salute to Naz Reid, man. Other news: ex-Michigan Wolverine great and NBA All-Star Juwan Howard has agreed to become Brooklyn Nets assistant coach. Now, I don't know if this is good or bad. To me, it's good because Howard is beloved. I can't believe the Wolverines fired him after 5 seasons. He was a legend in Michigan, but being a legend, if you ain't doing the job, it don't matter what the fuck you was, motherfuckers will let you go. And they let him go in Michigan, but now he found a home with the Brooklyn Nets as an assistant, and hopefully, eventually, he can become a head coach, because I know those are what his plans are. All right, where my man at? Mark Guillory. Mark Guillory, if you in the building, let's get it popping, man. A lot of hungry sports fans. Brian, we got Brian in the building. We got Mo in the building. Yeah, Mo, man, y'all doing your thing, man. Y'all doing your thing. I'm proud of y'all, man. Hold on, let me get my man Mark in the building. My man Mark is ready to go. I hope I can hear him. What's up, Mark?
Oh, let me get the sound going.
Oh, it sounds good, but if you could put it a little louder, I'm not going to complain.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. That's the first time. First time. Jeez.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing excellent. I'm just full of football joy.
Okay, you deserve to have this power hour with me, so I just want you to know that you earned this, because I don't just give this out. You got to earn this, because I know motherfuckers want to get on. So whenever I do this, I'm leaving a motherfucker out. You know how that goes.
It's all good, you know. Hey,
rock.
you got to get in when you fit in.
I know you want to attack the NFL, but we got to start with the NBA playoffs.
Okay.
I'm going to mention a series. Where is that? And then you just give your take real quick. Pelicans, AC, 2 OKC, 2-zip OKC. What are you getting about this series here?
I'm getting that, OKC is just too strong. They're just too strong in this one. I was hopeful. I was hopeful that the Pelicans might be able to pull through without Zion, and CJ and Brandon would be able to play above their heads. Now tomorrow we'll see what happens.
They go to the crib tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the most important game of the series. But like I said, it's just like my Knicks, right? My Knicks are up 2-1 without Julius Randle. A lot of people could say Brunson's the best player, but I'm going to say Randle's our best player. Zion's their best player. People might say Ingram is,
right,
or McCollum, but I'm going to go with Zion as their best player. And when you don't got your best player and your enforcer, Mark, it's hard to win playoff games. You know that from experience.
Absolutely, and just OKC is just a strong team. I mean, they go like we were talking about Connecticut in the NCAA. I mean, OKC goes 6 deep.
Yeah.
They got 2 guys coming off the bench that are very nice. So it's not I just don't think that the Pelicans have enough firepower, and this series is showing where they're lacking. They're not shooting great from the perimeter, and if they're not hitting from the perimeter, then it's a wrap. Especially if they don't have Zion attacking the zone or the middle.
That's what I'm saying. They need Zion to do those type of things, and Alexander's beasting.
Yeah.
So you already know how that is. Okay, so it's 2-0. Let's move on to another series where I'm a little surprised. I thought the Lakers could push this to 6 games easily. I understand could have, should have. I understand that. But the Lakers should have definitely left out of Denver with 1 game. They could have took 2, but I'm going to say 1. Now, by not doing that, Denver went into L.A. and they wiped them up yesterday early. L.A. came out early, but I kind of knew Denver was going to wipe them just like they did last year. Won Game 3 last year, and then closed it out in Game 4. Now, do you see a sweep in the series also?
Yeah, I mean, I see a sweep, and this is the reason why. I mean, it's 11 games in a row. I mean, it was 10 games in a row when I went to the barbershop the day before yesterday. Now it's 11 games in a row, and all the games are almost the same way. Lakers have a somewhat of a double digits lead in half of the 11 games, and something happens. I'm not sure if it's the coach. I'm not sure if it's rotation. Something happens because if you look at the box score, you have AD and LeBron. LeBron's not putting up 30 because he can't put up like 30 and 10 anymore. He's put up.
Let me say this: AD showing out.
And he's playing ball.
Nobody, can't tell me he's taking Joker to the hole. I've seen him numerous times taking Joker to the hole.
But Joker's
scoring.
Joker's giving it back too.
No,
Joker's
the MVP. You expect that. But I'm saying that AD, who a lot of people don't respect him, he's getting a lot of my respect in the series.
But here's what I noticed in the last game, and I accidentally noticed it. It was a mid-second half. Lakers were down. Lakers are all huddled up, and I see D'Lo on his cell phone off to the side.
Yeah, he's gone.
And I'm like, wait a second.
He's gone. They're going to trade him or something because you can't go 0 for 7 field goals, 0 for 6 on 3, 0 points, and you on your fucking cell phone or whatever the fuck he was doing.
It reminded me of the Nick Van Exel 1, 2, 3 Cancun from a long time ago when they were getting swept out of the playoffs over 20 years ago. And I'm like, whoa, what happened to that dynamic?
Yeah, you can't do that.
On a LeBron James-led team, you're not even in the huddle. And I heard today on one of the sports shows, what happened to the old school coach? What's up with Darvin Ham with that? If Darvin Ham should have told him to get his ass off the bench and go back to the locker room.
Yeah.
Don't come back. You're done.
Old school been on some Mike Singletary shit.
Jerry
you remember when Mike Singletary did that shit?
And
Davis?
Pop would have sent him to the locker room. Darvin Ham should have just said, hey, go check your cell phone in the locker room, get off my bench, and suspend it for the next game.
Now that he knows he might bench him the game 4, I wouldn't be surprised if he benches him.
But with regard to the substance of the different nuggets, just too strong. And with Michael Porter, and then you have the other kid scoring them Cedric Ceballos points, just standing under the basket. He's killing them. I mean,
Porter's with that 3. He's hitting them. He's hitting them frequently. Because you're going to get what you're going to get from Murray. You're going to get what you're going to get from Joker. Then you got to wish Gordon can give you a double-double. Caldwell Pope is going to hit some shots. And Reggie Jackson, you got to pray off the bench he does something. But Junior is fucking remarkable for that 3. He's stepping out on niggas.
Yes.
You see that shit, right?
I think Gordon has been the difference in the last 2 games. The easy points he's getting off of offensive rebounds, the ball's just falling to him. He's in the right place at the right time. He gets the
he's the
mismatches right down.
trash guy.
Yeah.
He's the trash. He's the Draymond Green of the Denver Nuggets. Yeah. But, yo, real quick, before I forget, taking nothing away from the Lakers, you got to win one of those 2 games. And this is where I knock LeBron at, where I can never make him the GOAT. How do you lose 11 straight times to one team? That's one. And 2, how do you got these leads already knowing that these teams, you ain't beat these teams in 9, 10 games, and you got AD and you that got more knowledge than anybody on the court, and you can't close these games?
I don't know what it is. It's got to be something to do with
Jordan closes these games. I don't give a fuck. He closes them, and he put motherfuckers to sleep. That's why I can never put LeBron over Mike. Let's go to the next series because we overkill it. I know you want more, but let's use that more for this Minnesota versus the Phoenix Suns, is it right?
Yep.
Yeah, 2-zip lead. Handled them really good at home. Edwards is a fucking animal.
Man.
Towns, go Bears playing. Talk to us.
Man, I'm watching Anthony Edwards play, and I'm reminded of great players playing. Yeah, man. He is like a symphony of some of I'm not just talking about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, but he plays so smooth. Like he's like George Gervin type of ball, and
got a lot of Mike and Kobe in him.
He got a lot of Mike and Kobe explosion, but he's a smooth. He plays smooth too.
Yeah.
Like he has his moves aren't like rushed. He does. He's just a big body. He has great ball control. Beautiful form on a jumper. I mean, his jumper is so pretty.
And he's calling out KD.
Yeah. Oh man, he's like, KD, you can't guard me.
Calling him out every fucking offensive possession.
Hey, and KD's laughing because you're right. I can't guard you, bro. KD can't guard him. And he's hitting from everywhere. He can go to the hole. He's hitting threes. He's that mid-range shot is a killer. The baseline turnaround Kobe jumper is a killer. I mean, the homeboy's playing defense. His plus minus is double digits.
Yo, but don't forget, Mark. He's got a lot of help too. Big Cat, Gobert, Nas Reed, McDaniel, Conley. They are all contributing in big ways.
Right, but they can go ISO with Edwards too.
He's the guy. He's Michael Jordan of the Bulls in Minnesota. He's the main guy. But Big Town's out there giving them that work too. So my question to you before we go to the 4th series, can the Phoenix Suns, of course they could come back, but do more Guillory thinks they can come back and win the series?
No, they can't come back and win the series. They could probably win a game, but it's going to depend on Book. I mean, what's going on with D Booker? What's happening with that dude? Who's he dating? Is he dating a supermodel?
I think you put your money on them tonight. If there's going to be a night,
they have to win the night. If they don't win tonight, it's a wrap.
It's definitely over. And I think it's over regardless, but I think this is a good spot right here for the Suns.
Well, I mean, they have to win this game. They can't fall 3-0. But it's gonna be tough. But tonight we're gonna find out the girth and the how experience plays with Minnesota though. We're gonna find out whether how their experience plays. Do they have the experience to go to Phoenix and take that first game and rip their heart out and cut their jugular off, or will they just give up this game? And
they hold serve. I'm allowing them to lose a game or two. Long as they win the series, they good with me. But I think they gotta almost take one in Arizona. I would agree. They gotta take one over there, but it might not be tonight. It might be game 4. I got Minnesota winning, but Phoenix better show up. They spend all this money, Mark. You can't get swept with KD, man. I'm starting to doubt KD in a lot of ways now. Like in my future talk about KD. If he didn't go with Steph, I'm starting to feel he was shit.
Well, we discussed this 2 years ago about whether they can play together, whether Booker and KD can play together, not just in the regular season, but in the playoffs when it counts. Can they share the ball? Can Booker get the same rhythm on his shots with playing with KD, who takes the ball out of his hand? So we haven't even seen that yet. They have not played well together. They play well on the same team when they're hot. They're hot individually, but they don't play well together. Like remember the Splash Brothers.
Yeah.
Like Curry and Clay, they played well together,
But
right? We haven't seen.
You remember you got Bradley Beal in there that's tossing it up too.
Oh, he's getting lit up on defense though, but he's doing the best he can.
He's another shooter. Grayson Allen comes off. He shoots every open three. I mean, he's making them, but what I'm saying is they have a lot of shooters on that squad. So it's going to be hard for Booker and Durant to be like really on it like that. Unless they make it dumb and then they make everybody else just like help or whatever. And that's not what's happening. But anyway, 2-zip lead, game 3 tonight. Let's go to our last one in the Western Conference, which is a game right now, which is the Mavericks versus the Clippers. A series that I didn't want to happen this early because I kind of want to see both of them go a couple rounds deep. But unfortunately, one's going home early. Who goes home early in this series, Mark?
Well, I'm going to go with my boy that I grew up with, Jay Kidd from Oakland. I got to go with my boy. But here's the thing. My other boy that I grew up with is the head trainer for the Clippers, Jason Powell. But then my other boy from Oakland is the assistant coach for the Mavericks, Brian Shaw. So I'm conflicted in this series. It's a very nice series. It's actually probably the best series of all, well, in the Western Conference at least. I think the Mavericks are gonna pull this out. They're up by 13 right now, but the Mavericks, Luka, he's just money, man. I think the Clippers go up and down. I don't think they're consistent enough to win 4 games out of this series.
I'm still going to go with the old heads because I think they got more to lose. If they don't win, they breaking up.
Yeah.
Dallas, all they got to do is sign Luka, and they can keep that same core. You feel me?
I agree.
Clippers are breaking up. Ain't no if, no buts. They get in a new stadium or new arena. They are breaking up. So me knowing that and me knowing these old heads are hungry, Mark, besides Kawhi Leonard, who got 2 chips, nobody got nothing over there. No Harden, no Westbrook, nobody. So they're going to want this, but they have to show it. They got to show it. They lose tonight, they have to win game 4 and then go back with the home court advantage and then maybe win the series. Okay, let's go to the Eastern Conference. Miami Heat just came back and beat Boston, tied them 1-1. I still think they have nothing to worry about because I think Butler's definitely out for the series. Rozier might come back, but I don't know if Rozier, matter of fact, I know he's not enough to prevail them. But one thing I'm noticing, Mark, like styles makes fights. This NBA matchup is a bad matchup for Boston.
It is.
They're way better than Miami, but it's just a bad matchup.
I think without Butler, I can't go with Miami.
That's what I'm saying. If they have Butler and Rozier, I think Miami could beat them, bro.
Right.
Even at an 8 seed.
But
I think the fact that you got both of them out, and definitely Butler, Miami almost has to find a way to win this series. But let me tell you something. They better not sleep on Miami because Miami's going to be pulling up for 3 in South Beach, and they better pray that shit don't fucking drop.
Well, Miami's not likely to make 23 threes again. So
No, I know that. But if they can hit 13, 15, they're all right. They're in the game.
Well, they're still going to lose by 10 if they hit 13. They got to hit 23 to win the game. I mean, they just have to win. And I think that's overplaying with the injuries that came about. But I think that the losing Butler, especially playoff Butler, Jimmy Buckets, is gonna we're gonna see that in Game 3. We're gonna see its effect more so than them overplaying and shooting out of their minds.
Yeah, you're right. They almost got to play out their mind to win, and they're not gonna happen for 4 out of 7 games.
Right.
You'd be lucky to get 1. They got 1. 2 is actually for 2 months. But if they get Rozier back, I like him on defense. He also could score. That could make it better for Miami Heat, though I think Boston is just too deep for them.
And I think Boston was bored in Game 2. I think that the coach probably laid some hat and put some fire under them. I think we're going to see a different Boston team in Game 3.
I agree.
I think they're embarrassed, as a matter of fact, that they lost to Miami.
Okay, let's go to the next series. We got 3 more series now. We're eating up a lot of time. I got a lot of subjects, so let's keep it moving. You by yourself, though. I'm not rushing you. You by yourself.
Let's go.
We got my New York Knicks.
Yeah.
Lost to Philly yesterday, a great game. I love the effort that we putting out, even during a loss. We giving out max effort. That's what I love about Thibodeau, and I love about this team. But I still think we cleared Philly but I think the Julius Randle absence is going to haunt us. People like, yeah, they moved the ball better. Al, they got Boggs. Brunson. Let me tell you something. It gets really stiff when you go to second, third round. It becomes a half-court game, and that's when they're going to miss Randle because Randle got moves inside. You know that. I know that. And when you don't got that, them threes ain't going to drop, especially Hart that's hitting them right now. So what I'm saying is I still think we could clear the Sixers, but it's going to be tough second, third round for us. But real quick, we up 2-1. You think the Sixers can come back and win this, or you like my Knicks?
No, I think that I think we saw the crescendo from Embiid. His body's just breaking down. We're getting all these reports that he has some kind of condition for his face, and he's hurt almost every game. He went for 50 last game, and it is an extraordinary. It was an extraordinary performance, but I just don't think we're going to be able to get that out of him every single game in the series. So I got the Knicks. I think the Sixers might have won that game. That might be it. I think that I got the Knicks to take the next two. They're going to close it out coming back to New York.
I give him one more game. Tyrese Maxey's the truth. He's going to explode. He exploded every game so far. He had like 35 and 34 the first two games. They also should have won one of those games too. I mean, they actually had 1-1. 5-point lead with like 18 seconds. You can't lose that.
I just like the way Jalen Brunson can play any tempo. He can play fast tempo. He can play half court, which is what you need in the playoffs, especially in the Eastern Conference. He can hit that stop and pop that jumper. You leave him open, he's going to hit a three. I love that whole Villanova squad. I love DiVincenzo, Hart, and Brunson. Okay, let's move on because, I can stay all day like you can stay with the Dubs talking about your team. Pacers won a remarkable game today. It was overtime. It could have went double overtime. Halliburton put them to sleep late. Me and you love Halliburton out of Iowa State. But let me tell you something. This series, I'm impressed with the Bucks without Giannis. They playing. Nobody can say they're not playing. Now, people are like, Al, they're supposed to play. No, what I mean is they're playing good without him. Right. I think they're playing hard. They're playing good. But they're not going to win without Giannis, man. No. Indiana is not a bum team. They got some stars over there. You see Siakam 3 straight games, murdered them. Giannis, especially to slow that ass down. Am I right or wrong, Mark? I agree with you.
It's average though 30 plus with Giannis in that lineup guarding them.
No, especially if the Bucks gonna forget about Middleton like they did. You gotta get Chris Middleton involved in the game.
2 big threes today, late. Sent it to overtime and then almost another one to Halliburton.
They went through a series where they forgot about him, and I still don't think that team is playing has adjusted well with Dame in it. I don't, and obviously it's the coach, it's coaching. I'm not a big fan of the head coach. I don't even like the way he became the head coach. Doc Rivers.
All right, who wins real quick?
I got the Pacers.
Got the Pacers winning. Okay,
it's going to be a tight series, though. I mean, it's going to go to.
I think it's going 6-7, but it's hard for me to imagine that Milwaukee could win without Giannis. I just can't put that together. Okay, our last series, Magic against the Cavs. Magic showed a little life yesterday. Boncharo and company blew them out. But I think that's the only game they'll probably get. I think D. Mitchell, and company will shut them down the next 2 games and go right to the next series. Mobley, do you agree?
No, I think Orlando's going to win the next home game. I think they play really well at home. So I think Bonchero he loves that crowd. Where he gets weak and gets into trouble is playing away. So I think that
so what you got?
Orlando wins
6-7 games.
Series going to be 2. Series going to be 2-2.
You got 6-7 games in this series?
Huh?
6-7 games?
I got 6-7 games for sure.
You got Cavs moving forward, correct?
Oh, yeah. I got the Cavs moving forward, but I think that Orlando is going to give them a run for the money.
Okay, now listen, the NFL draft, we don't got time to go through every player, but I'm going to name you a few players, and you're going to tell me what you think of this player in that system. Copy?
Yeah.
Okay, I know you with your daughter. I get it.
But they busted in the room.
You got to tell your wife. She got to hold him down when you're on the microphone.
Close the door.
Okay, you ready, brother?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, the Chicago Bears, obviously, my man Mo, I know Mo's looking in, picked up Caleb Williams. I'm not as excited. You know, don't get me wrong, I'm not a Bear fan, but I like the draft. I like when guys get good guys. And, I love that. I love that for sports because I'm just a sports freak. But something tells me, something just ain't right about Caleb Williams for me. I just can't figure it out right now. But why I think this ain't a good pickup for them, I need you to talk. Maybe you got your own opinion, but I don't think this is it. But what you think?
I mean, I don't know why you're saying that. Do you feel like he has personal issues? I mean, he's a good kid. His numbers are up there with the best of them. I mean, he's the #1 quarterback in this draft, unanimously. I mean, he is the #1 quarterback in this draft. Now, the reason
why a lot of #1s that didn't show us anything.
The reason why I don't like him for Chicago is that Chicago is a quarterback killer team. So I'm not sure if they're going to be able to develop him. Now, what I do like what they did is they went and got Caleb Williams, and then they got Romy Odunze. So I like that you combo him up. They're familiar with each other coming from the Pac-12. But I like that you got him a wide receiver to come up with. They already did a couple interviews together, and they seem to have some really good chemistry. And I like them coming up together into that team, into that Chicago team.
Okay, you like Caleb coming in, getting the starting job? Because the way they gave up Justin Fields for nothing, I thought you should have just kept him and let him rock, let Justin rock and then bring Caleb in slowly once Justin starts showing ass.
Caleb's football IQ is at a higher level than Justin Fields. It's evident in college play, and it's evident. I think it's going to translate into a better football player at a quarterback for any team. I just think that Caleb he plays like Patrick Mahomes does, like sometimes when he's just playing a video game. Now, he gets bored, he gets emotional.
I'm not going to go there.
He's done some incredible plays.
Right. All right. One thing I can say before we can move on, he's set up to win. He's got receivers. I mean, Ozunye, oh my God, he got my boy over there, DJ Moore.
Yep.
He got my boy from the Chargers, Allen. I mean, they are loaded. They got the tight end over there, 2 running backs. They are set up to win with him. All he got to do is listen to the coaches, make the right plays, and hopefully their line can hold. We still don't know where their line is at, but I'm pretty sure they're going to fix that line. Let's go to pick number 2. That kind of surprised me here, Mark. Washington Commanders picked up Jaden Daniels. Not saying that Daniels ain't going to be good, but I didn't think the Commanders were going to get him. Your take real quick.
Well, they were saying they were going to pick Jaden Daniels. Obviously, they were they liked Caleb if something was going to happen with that. There was some kind of trade where, I thought New England might have wanted to trade up.
Right.
Because we thought New England wanted Jaden. I think Jaden works good for the Commanders. They need, with the new coaching and all the new personnel there, they need an athletic quarterback over there because he's not going to have a grasp of the system immediately. He's going to go through. I mean, he's not going to be C.J. Stroud.
Right.
They're not the same kind of quarterback, I think, at least. C.J. Stroud obviously has great football IQ, and he came on and mastered. He came into the right system that was built for him in the first year, and he hasn't even got the whole playbook under his belt. Now, Jaden is going to be more like a Cam Newton kind of quarterback.
I'm going to give you a better situation. RG3 started out really good for them.
Right.
I can see kind of that.
But he's not RG3, though.
That injury to Seattle.
I don't think he's of the same caliber as RG3 healthy. I think RG3 healthy was one of he was.
No, I seen enough for Jalen. Don't let that skinny shit fool you. The guy could bring it. The guy could jack just like RG3. But I know what you're saying. RG was bigger coming out, out of college. I get that.
And he has a better arm. He has better accuracy, stronger arm.
I'm telling you, I seen enough of Daniel. A lot of games I watch, I'm like, yo, this dude's next to incredible. But I just didn't see it in the next level. But if he gets his weight up, Mark, and fits right in, then anything's possible. But let's see what happens. It's still a long ways for him to turn it up in the National Football League. Okay, this pick I don't like at all. No experience, but I guess they have to go this way. Drake made to the Patriots. I know they wanted him, but there was some scouts talking really bad about Drake May. They were saying they would take Penix 10 times ahead of Drake May. Your take real quick. Let's move on.
Well, they had the chance to take Penix, but I think Drake May fits within what the New England Patriots like to do, and he's going to get coached up, but he's going to play in their system. So I think he works well for their system. Like I think if you were talking about Drake May going somewhere else, that might be the case. But for the New England system, they just lost Mac Jones. So I mean, I think Drake May is a better quarterback than Mac Jones. So I think this is the guy they wanted for their system. So we're going to see him flourish in that system. Because
as long as they leave him in the system and don't let him drop back and start creating, maybe that might be the way for him. I agree.
That's correct. I mean, they drafted him. They drafted him for the system, and that was the best quarterback available for that system. So I think Drake May is going to have. He's not gonna, like I said, he's not going to have C.J. Stroud numbers, but he's going to be a solid quarterback.
Right.
And we'll see what happens. The Patriots are going to be the Patriots. They're not going to go to the playoffs this year, but he's going to be a solid quarterback.
Right. I want to hear you about this. Minnesota when they got J.J. McCarthy at number 10, real quick.
I like J.J. McCarthy. I thought
in the dome. I like him in the dome, but the Giants would have got him. I would have hated him in that MetLife Stadium where it's cold and windy. Even though I know Michigan's like that, but there were games he wouldn't throw the ball the first half and shit like that. You can't do that in the NFL, bro.
Well, he's going to be playing warmer now in the winter, warmer than he has been in the last 4 years. He doesn't have to play in Michigan Stadium outside. He's going to be inside, and he's got some nice weapons in Minnesota. So he's not coming in.
Minnesota did deplete it. They did kind of let their running backs go. I mean, still got Jefferson.
Yeah.
And if I'm correct, Osborne, if Osborne's still there, and they got another rookie, but they let about 3 people go.
And they got a good defense.
Quarterback.
They got a good defense too. So all you need and J.J. McCarthy is one of those type of quarterbacks that all you got to do is he has to not make mistakes. That's his charge.
Last but not least, then we moving on because the time is coming out really quick. I got about 10 more minutes with you. Michael Penix going to Atlanta. I really don't understand this here, but go ahead. What you think about this?
Well, I mean, I like Penix a lot, but man, the dude's been
but injured. Atlanta?
He's been injured twice.
Atlanta is over there. That's his job.
Well, Kirk Cousins just signed last week for $180 million, 100 guaranteed.
Nah, that was like a month ago. But
well, I mean, basically, like he just joined the team last week. But you just got him. I mean, the guy just came to the door, and you
Penix, man. Atlanta got so many needs, dog. Why did you get a backup quarterback with all these things? You know Curtis there for like 2 to 4 years.
I mean, if he was a generational talent and they were playing best player on the board, best player BPA, if they were going BPA, I would have understood the pick. But they're at number 6, at number 8, he couldn't have been BPA for them because they need offensive linemen. So I can't see him being that high on their board. And if he was, I'm not sure about their board. So we'll see what they do. But Atlanta always messes up like that.
But
they
listen. I wish I could have went through 5 more, but we killing through time. It's incredible how we killing through time. I know this is a topic you wanted to discuss, so I'm going to make sure that I enable you to do that, okay? Because the way you keeping it 1,000, I got to keep it 1,000 back. Former USC running back Reggie Bush, an NFL running back who forfeited his 2005 Heisman Trophy, and in 2010, after investigation found he received improper benefits during his college career, his trophy's going to get reinstated. Your take?
I think it's a long time coming. I am biased because I'm a huge Reggie Bush fan.
I love Reggie, especially in college.
I went to in 2005, my brother and I went to every single USC home game. I saw the magnificent Fresno State game where he did the stop on the sideline and restart. He put USC on his back that game, had over 400 yards all-purpose. The next game after that, they slept on that game because the next game after that was Notre Dame. So that was 2 weeks. They almost lost number 1. But it was his parents that got these benefits. Yeah, he got improper benefits. But all these players are getting improper benefits, which is the reason why they changed the rules in the first place. And these rules were very selective. I don't think he should have had to give up his Heisman Trophy then, because what he did on the football field was remarkable, and it had nothing to do with the benefits. What he did was fair and square. He didn't take any substances. He didn't cheat. He just ran the ball.
Yo.
Now, I know every generation can say they're the best running back they've ever seen in their lifetime. Like I could say Bo Jackson too, but I didn't see Bo Jackson really in my prime. But Reggie Bush is just one of the best college running backs. I think that because of the way the NCAA has changed the rules, where we have NIL going all over the place, and all those improper benefits are actually the norm.
Mark, let me interject, because I know you're gonna keep going. Fuck those college rules. What the fuck? Family can't look out. People can't look out for these kids. They're making all that money, or we're making all this money off these kids, and they can't get no money from nowhere to look out for themselves. If that's not like the plantation or the closest thing to it, I don't know what is. I hated those fucking rules. Chris Webber had no money in his pocket, went in a store, see two guys buy his Chris Webber jersey. He seen they put out $150, and he didn't get a penny out of that, and he walking around dead broke. What kind of shit was that? And now they giving them a little bit of scrum, a little bit of chips, crumbs, and they expect them to be happy. But thank God now they're letting them eat off commercials and branding and etc. Thank God for that.
Well, and I think that the disparate treatment between him and Johnny Manziel, who did worse. Johnny Manziel was selling memorabilia through his best friend.
Yeah, he was doing his thing.
They didn't take his Heisman away. And
he did his thing, dog. They were getting money. You see the Manziel shit? They got the shit on Netflix or some shit. I seen the whole thing.
I watched.
They were getting money, dog.
He made $1 million selling his autograph.
Facts.
And got caught, and then he didn't have to give back his trophy. So and shout out to Johnny Manziel for advocating for Reggie Bush, because he played a bigger role in Reggie Bush getting his Heisman back. As a matter of fact, he was one of the lead athletes.
Matt Leinart is his quarterback too.
Absolutely. Well, if it wasn't for Reggie Bush, he wouldn't have
really going in for him. So well deserved. I'm glad it's reinstated. And like you said, Mark, we didn't watch football maybe as long as some other cats that are older than us, but I have to say, from what I envision in college football, Reggie Bush and Woodson, maybe right behind him, to me were the best college players I ever seen.
Yeah.
And you might have to throw Tebow in there, but when you break down Tebow, all them short passes, that wasn't really nothing incredible compared to what Woodson and Bush were doing. They were doing video shit. Yeah, so I agree with you with that. Any last words? Because we're going to go to choose one and why.
All right, so I'll get last words would be, hey, Arizona State spring game is happening right now.
No, I meant about Reggie Bush.
Oh, about Reggie Bush. Yeah, hey, I'm happy for Reggie, and I'm just glad that he got his Heisman back, man. It's a well deserved, and I feel like he's owed more. He's still suing the NCAA for defamation too.
Right, I know. The reason why I told you last words, because I know you really wanted this topic, so I know you had something in your bag to talk about.
So it's not done. I think the NCAA did them really wrong, and I'm gonna be rooting for them to win, and with your vigor too. Like fuck
collect with interest. Choose one and why. You ready?
All right, let's see.
Okay, now listen. Forget about the championships. Forget about the playoff appearances. We going NBA small forward. Who you rather had on your team during a prime? Kawhi Leonard, a.k.a. The Claw, or Carmelo Anthony, a.k.a. Melo? Without the tips.
Kawhi Leonard. Complete player. Offense and defense. More versatility. Not just a great shooter, great basketball player, basketball IQ. Stat line probably all the way across the board. And he's one of those players that.
No, I disagree with you with the stat line, Coach. But winning, yes.
Coach tell him what to do. He goes out and does what he has to do to win the games.
Okay.
When he's healthy.
I got Melo better offensively. I got Kawhi better defensively. But if I have to make a choice, I'm going with the claw because he does it on both sides more than Melo. Melo may score better, but the claw does it on both sides. It's a good one. We're going running back. Ready?
Yeah.
Eddie George, a.k.a. Rocky Road, or Marshawn Lynch, a.k.a. Beast Mode. Who and why? Talk to me, baby.
You made it tough, but I'll get my ass kicked back home if I don't go beast mode. Marshawn Lynch, the homie from Oakland, baby. You know, some of the even though Eddie George was a hell of a running back, reminded me of like a lot of OJ and some Jim Brown, some Earl Campbell. But Marshawn Lynch was just a great talk about a football mind. He's just a great runner. So really nifty moves in small compartments that allowed him to get open, and very strong runner, was running over fools. And so you had a complete running back there, but I'm going to go with Marshawn Lynch. In addition to that, him being a great football player, he's the homie. So
I think Eddie did more. He blocked for the quarterback. He can catch the ball off the backfield. Not that Lynch can't, but Lynch didn't really thrive in that. He thrived in running the rock. If you just put the rock on each of them, I got to go beast mode. But I'm going with George because I think he can do more offensively. He can block, catch the ball, and he can run the rock. So I'm going to go with Rocky Road, even though I think beast mode runs the ball better. But I like the fact that Eddie can do it every way. Copy?
Gotcha.
Okay, so now
I disagree, though. I disagree.
This one you're going to like. I know you're going to like it. I kind of know what you're going to pick. Better college quarterback. Joe Burrow, a.k.a. Joe Cool, or Johnny Manziel, a.k.a. Johnny Football. Who and why?
This is a no-brainer for me, and I'm in New Orleans. I'm gonna go with Cool Joe, Joe Burrow, and this is why. Went through 3 programs before he came to LSU.
He really only played 1 year though.
Played 1 year. Learned the playbook, mastered the playbook, and was literally calling plays on it by himself out in the field. Johnny Manziel didn't even know the plays, but was playing football and just doing whatever he wanted to do. And he didn't watch no film. He just went out there. He was just a great little athlete and like out athletes everybody. Joe Burrow was a better quarterback, as time has told, but better college quarterback because what he did in one season and just how he mastered the position of football and took his team to the national championship.
Well, this
and won a national championship.
I'm gonna stack it up. People gonna think I'm crazy. If these were 2 rappers, one's the better writer and one's the better freestyler. So it depends what you like, freestyle or written shit. Written shit would be Joe Burrow. Everything locked in, like a man that writes his rhymes. And if you're a freestyler, that's Manziel. And nobody did it better than Manziel freestyling. Like you said, he didn't even know the playbooks. And the NFL, he didn't know the playbooks. Because they set him up one time. The coaches gave him tapes, and then they asked him, what's X, Y, Z? And he didn't even know the answer to that shit. So I hate to say even, but I'm going to take Manziel by a nose because he played an extra year. But that's to take none away from Joe B. Because if Joe B played those 2 years, then it'll probably be in. But I'm going to go with Manziel. And I love what Manziel did to Crimson Tide. I hated Alabama. Nobody could beat him. He shredded them. Shredded them. So I'm going to leave it like that. Now, last but not least, before we get you out of here, rappers, you ready?
Yep.
T.I. or Rick Ross? Who and why?
I'm going to go with T.I. He just has Rick Ross has great beats, but T.I. is a better rapper. Better flow, better style. Rick Ross has good beats. Obviously, he's developed a lot of artists himself, but T.I. is my dude. I mean, a little 4 foot. He's 4'6", but homeboy he has bars.
I'm rolling with the boss, man. Whenever you can say Bugatti, and that white bitch. You know what he meant when he said that. I gotta fuck with Ross the Boss because he relates more to my way or how I used to live. Taking none away from T.I., an incredible artist.
Oh, absolutely.
But if I go in my car, I'm not playing T.I. I'm playing the Boss shit. Boss got all the beats. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta go with
where we at. Yo, Mark, great job.
I gotta go with the Uber.
Like I said, you earned this segment to go all the way. Big weekend. Enjoy your weekend. God bless your situation. Last words, then we out of here.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go right here and catch the Arizona State spring game on live stream. Obviously, for those that know me, my cousin Xavier Guillory is starting senior wide receiver for ASU. Is joining the Big 12 this year, so I will be coming on Fridays and talking about Arizona State football. But love the session, man. Thank you for the hour. Appreciate you, man.
Yo,
that's what's up.
Your family's nice too, man. He's not no bum. I seen a couple games. He got some hands.
Yeah, he's good.
So hopefully down his second year, I hope he gets more time because they wasn't really putting him out there like that.
Yeah, he got hurt too. So yeah, he was brand new in the system, brand new to the power forward. And that was
he made that touchdown over the middle. That deep ball was incredible. Oh, yeah. And you know I seen that, baby.
That's right.
All right, Bob, thank you for coming on. We appreciate you. Enjoy your weekend, brother.
Yep. Peace out.
MG Rate in the building, baby. Okay, guys, now we're going to do the spinoff. Good luck to everybody. Oh, my God. If that wasn't the quickest 40, 50 minutes, man, I don't know what was. I couldn't even get to all the draft picks because it was too long. All right, hold up, guys. Play a track. Give me a minute. Why this is acting up on me? Man, what's going on, man? Hold up. Oh, I don't know, man. We having technical difficulties. Give me a minute. All right, here we go. Okay, guys, we got Session still leading with 6 wins. I think Ghost got 5, and then a bunch of people got 4. So 1 through 20, round 5. Good luck to whoever wins, man. Whoever wins, I'm happy for. 1 through 20. Yeah, man. Mark Guillory, hold down the power hour, baby. Y'all gotta let me know on the comments if y'all like when I got 2 people or 1, because I want to give y'all what y'all want. I try to put more flavors because to me, the more the merrier. But y'all need to let me know. But if y'all say just go with 1, I go with 1. At least we ain't really got to worry about people getting in and not getting in, because I know that's a headache. And I hate that shit. Okay, 1 through 20. Let me marinate this. Yeah, guys, let me know if you like when I got 1 host or 2. Because if you like the 2, I'll keep bringing in the 2. But if you like 1, then I just go 1 a week. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments. Very important. Okay, they marinated. 1 through 20, giveaway 1, round 5. Let's get it. On my go. On my go. Hold up. No play. Ball fell out. No play. All right, here we go. Here we go. Winner is. Giveaway 1. We got a winner, baby. Let me move it back. Giveaway 1. Winner is round 5. Number 20. Number 20. My man Keith Banger, baby. He took the last 2 numbers. I basically kind of strong-armed him to play. And he took the last 2 numbers. Keith Baker haven't won in a minute. Salute to Keith Baker. Now we're going to give away 2. All right, give me a minute, guys. Y'all know I'm doing everything by myself, baby. Man, I'm too big to be picking up these drop balls, man. Let me have you up. All right, 21 through 40. Salute to Keith Baker, baby. I have the strong on him. 21 through 40. Give away 2. Okay, after this, we got the summary, so don't go nowhere. Marinate these boys. Jerry Romero in the building. Yeah, Sandra doing her thing as always. Salute to everybody, man. Brian Breezy. I love you people for tuning in, man. I love y'all, man. Here we go. Giveaway 2 round 5 on my go. On my go. Here we go. The winner is. Got a winner. Y'all can't say I'm fucking with this. Because if y'all saying I'm fucking with it, you a fucking hater. This shit is fair as it can be. The winner is. Giveaway 2 round 5. 21. 21. Oh, wow. Miss Autumn. Another person who haven't won in a long time, who plays every week. Salute to Miss Autumn. She's going to be happy because it's been a minute before she won. So salute, summary coming up. Sorry for the people that haven't won. I promise you, your day is coming. You got to pay your dues, man. I remember when Alan Vasquez told me, yo, Al, man, I can't play that, man. I never win, man. I never win nothing, man. I said, yo, just keep riding a little bit, bro. Alan Vasquez has won so many times after that he's just barking out how he never wins, but on my show, he seems to win from time to time. So I'm just letting you know, you never fucking know, bro. Hold on, let me move this microphone. Give me a minute. Let me move this microphone my way. Let me give y'all the summary, and then we out of here, y'all. We got about 2 minutes. Okay, Mark Gilleby came in. We took care of the NBA playoffs, went through every series, predictions, etc. The NFL draft, unfortunately, I couldn't get to everything, so I pinpointed basically about 5 or 6 of the biggest pickups. I would have loved to go through the whole shit, but we don't have enough time for that. We did the choose one and why. And like I said on the message of the day, guys, you young guys, 20, 30 years old, who are ringleaders. You know, when I mean by ringleader, it doesn't have to be negative. It's just like the main guy that called the shots. Hopefully y'all doing the positive shit, though. It's always a snake in that circle. You got to try to identify that snake. Now, if there's nothing to look for, then you don't need to look. But if you're seeing every time you do something and something just keeps not working, that's your clue there to start looking around your peoples. Now, if you got something that every time you do it and you feel it's a fair shake and, you know, it's all right, then I mean, usually it's clean. But when you see, like, how the fuck does this shit keep happening? It's somebody in your circle stopping your growth. Find them and get him the fuck out of there ASAP. Al York Sports, no drinking and driving. You already know what it is. Open sessions and giveaways. Al York Sports book reviews. Tap in. Go to the series on YouTube. Love y'all, man. Keep your fucking heads up, man.